Geno King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. And yes, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul going down tomorrow night. Man, it's going to be lit. Dallas, Texas. It's going to be lit. And we all seen the weigh in today. And Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul, smacked him, bringing some of that old Mike Tyson, that vintage Mike Tyson back. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what the fans and the crowd wants to see. They want to bring the old Mike back. They don't want to see the pot smoking, happy, respectful Mike Tyson in the ring on interviews. They want to see that old animal back. The guy that was disrespectful to everybody. They interviewed him, to the fighters he fought, from getting into fist fights on the street, cussing people out. That's what people want to see. So I think people are joyous of seeing Mike Tyson smack somebody like the old days, So, yeah, it was definitely vintage Mike. But I'll say this much. I think he has a tough fight on his hands right now against Jake Paul. He has a tough fight. Jake Paul, we all know, came on the scene, the boxing scene, a few years back. It was a joke at first. This YouTuber is trying to fight, and this YouTuber, he's not gonna last. But man, Jake Paul, I'll say this much. I think he trains harder than some of the boxers that actually came up in boxing right now. This guy is determined, and you can say what you want about Jake Paul. Paul can fight. Jake Paul can fight, and I respect everything he's done to get in this position. I mean, you got to respect it. This dude came up out of nowhere, training, marketing himself, and he's created a fan base that want to see him fight. They want to see him win, and they want to see him get his head knocked off. So all respect to Jake Paul for putting himself in this position to where he's finna make big, huge paydays for a guy that probably started fighting like 6 to 7 years ago. So, man, that lets you know, just for anybody that wants to do something, they can definitely get it accomplished. It's never too late. So Jake Paul did his thing with that. You know what I'm saying? So, I've had mixed feelings about the fight. Me personally, being a Mike Tyson fan in my younger days, I don't think Mike Tyson should be fighting a fight. But hey, who am I to say that a guy can't make any money no more doing something that he loves, especially it's for millions. So, nobody can be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I feel about the situation. I just don't want Mike to get in there and get hurt against a young, hungry guy that wants to prove a point and wants to knock out Mike Tyson. Jake Paul's already knocked out a few guys now, a few tough guys. He fought some guys from UFC, and he's knocked out all of them. So Jake Paul is the real deal. I'm not saying he's on the level of like Canelo or David Benavidez or something like that. No, I'm not saying that, but he's better than the average boxer to where he can get in the ring and compete. He can make a fight definitely competitive against some good boxers that's been fighting for a while. I'm not saying he can make a competitive fight against the best fighters like Canelo and Benavidez guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying B-level, C-level fighters. I think Jake Paul can give those guys a run for their money right now. He can fight. Jake Paul can fight. There's no doubt. So yeah. So I think it's gonna be an exciting event, an exciting fight. Mike Tyson back in the ring. Remember, Mike Tyson was used to the slaps and, going viral back in the day, which it wasn't even a thing called going viral back in the day. But Mike Tyson, if it was a thing going viral back in the day, Mike Tyson done it 1,000 times. So, yeah, especially with the slap, that was, one of these things he, like to do back in the day. We all knew Mike Tyson press conferences, knew Mike Tyson weigh-ins. It was going to be an explosion somewhere. A fist fight was going to break out. He was going to get into it with a fan or something. Something exciting was going to happen to make people want to watch. Make people want to watch the fight. And, so we will definitely be tuning in. Man, if Jake Paul knocks Mike Tyson out, man, that's going to be, man, I would hate to see that. I don't want to see that, but it could be the other way around. Mike Tyson could, dust off some of the rust and get in there and drop and knock out a young, up-and-coming fighter who's taking the sport serious in Jake Paul. Mike Tyson gets in there and knock Jake Paul out. Oh, man. That's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be explosive. So I just hope Mike doesn't get in there, start getting frustrated, and does something crazy in the ring. I'll say this about Mike's career. Definitely an exciting, explosive fighter. Do I think Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight to ever fight? No, I don't. I think there are a few guys that are ahead of Mike Tyson as far as his boxing career in the heavyweight division. Now, was he the most exciting, the most watched, the most entertaining? No doubt. The most must-see TV? Yeah, he's right up there with Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather in those categories. Now, was he the best? No. Was he going to give you knockouts in his prime and explosive and at one time nobody could beat him in his prime? Exactly. Nobody could beat Mike Tyson in his prime at that moment. But if you put Mike Tyson in the ring against other prime fighters in their prime, I got a few on the list that I think would beat Mike Tyson. So, but that's not taking nothing away from Mike. We all know Mike is great. Mike, great boxer. Definitely a OG legend in the boxing game. We can never take that away from him. And he's gonna do what he does best tomorrow night, bring excitement, and it's definitely gonna be must-see TV tomorrow night against Jake Paul. So yeah, that's my opinion on the fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Explosive weigh-in today. The old vintage Mike coming back, slapping Jake Paul. This is Gino King Boxing. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.